What's up, guys? I'm all for one. This is another episode of 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross, the beginner's guide. Sorry for taking so long to get back to you guys. Work has just started up again due to lockdown ending basically in my country, so I've been trying to figure out who, what, when, why, and how. So hopefully from now on we'll be bringing you more content and keep you guys entertained. First things first, this episode is episode 8 in the beginner's guide. It'll probably be the last episode for the beginner's guide. Gonna be moving on from that, doing some other videos, see what we come up with. But in this episode, we're going to be looking at the Crimson slash Howlex. Basically, what you're going to be obtaining from him, or your main goal to get from him, is your ears, which you're going to be using for your limit breaking from 70 to 75 and 75 to 80. The skills, on hard, there's one phase. On extreme, no, sorry, on normal, there's one phase. Hard, there's two phases. Extreme, there is three phases. Basically, in phase one, you're going to be looking at the skill that he's going to be using is Hell Torture, which basically means that you cannot heal, but you do get regen. So if you use Red Elizabeth, that regen still counts, so unique, but you cannot heal once he lays that down. Phase two, you're going to be looking at Reap Souls as well as the Hell Torture. Reap Souls is basically an AoE attack, and then he prevents you from healing, and he heals himself by 30%. Then in phase 3, you're going to be looking at what's going to be added to that is brand. So he's going to brand a hero, so he strips you and of all your buffs, and he cleanses himself, and then he targets the person with brand. And then malice. For every time that you hit him, he gains 2% defense and 2% attack. So you do not want to be hitting him a lot, because then he's going to hit you hard. That's all the skills that you're going to be looking through with all the different phases. Let's look for a partner and get into the game. So long, let's send an invite just so that they can get their teams up and running. First things first, what people do you use? You're going to be looking at, for your DPS units, your Red Meliodas to be used as a DPS unit. He's like the best one of them all. But when using him, please put debuffs on him, on the demon, before you put debuffs, before you use your ultimate or your main or your other attacks. Before you use your ultimate, put debuffs. So his first skill puts poison down, or corrosion down. So use that so that when he does his attack, he does the extra damage needed. Don't just use it when there's no debuffs on the enemy, because then you're going to be wasting your time. Level 60. This is never mind. He's better than me. You're going to be using Red Demon Meliodas. If you don't have Red Demon Meliodas, Red Barn, Nunchuck Barn. He's the best option then after that, because he's got the weak point damage as well, which does extra damage to debuffed enemies. If you don't have Nunchuck Barn, your next best one, believe it or not, is Vivian, the SR Vivian. I've actually tested it, and I'll make a video on it using her as well. She can do a lot of damage if you set it up properly. If you don't have her, Red Ellie Hawk is your next best bet. She also does damage, but if you run her, then it's preferable to use Merlin with her, Green Merlin, because you can put up the shield. You don't want Ellie Hawk to be getting hit or prevent her from taking damage, therefore she does more damage herself. After that, you're looking at getting, if you don't have her, then Arthur, Red Arthur. He can also be used as a DPS unit. So that's all your DPS units. If any of you bring Escanor to this demon, you guys should not be playing this game. Give up, delete it, get rid of it. No Escanors in Crimson, please, and preferably all the other flippin' demons. But we'll get to that part later on in life. With your skills, obviously, just get skills out of there. Of course, he's got an Escanor. Why wouldn't he have an Escanor? I'm going to be making a series, raid and chill, guys. We can laugh at these things. Sometimes, well, we'll get that up. And no Gotha skills on the first move, please. No level 1 Gotha skills. Yes, Chris. Anyway, then you're going to be looking at your buffers. You need to be looking at Gotha is numero uno. Like, if you don't have Gotha, go spend coins in the shop, get him. Like, he really is the A-all and B-all. If you don't have... Let's just give him a signal. Can we get a signal up in here? If you don't have Gotha, go get him. Then you're going to be looking at either Gilthalnder or Halbram. And if you or your friend have them, it would also be beneficial to both, like to use them on opposite teams because they buff stack. So one Heelbram, one green Heelbram, and one green Gilthunder. They're very good together. Alright, he's already got debuffs there. You see this guy? I don't like the way he's playing. Okay, let's just do that for now then. It's not the best, I know it's not the best move, but we're going with this with a plan. What the plan is, I don't know, because I'm talking, I'm multitasking, just give me a break. Pro streamer. Let's go. Anyway, Gilthunder and... See, I knew that was going to happen. I didn't waste a turn. I told you I knew what I was doing. Gilthunder and Green Halbram. Both of them use buffs, plus if you can use them on opposite teams, they stack. Arthur is your next one. He's also very good to use. And then Green Merlin. If you don't have Green Merlin, the red Griamore, the SR unit, he's also good. He does the same sort of shield as... Let's lay down some poison. Oh, I could have used that. Oh, let's just do that. Green gear. Oh, I shouldn't have used that skill now. Okay, it's not the end of the world. You use Arthur. He's also a good buffer, and then okay, and then the Merlin or Griamore, depending on whether you've got Merlin or not. Griamore's also a good unit. So the overall thing is you'd actually want one buffer like an Arthur, Gilthunder, or Halbram on one side, and the other side is like a Merlin or a Griamore. It just gives you more survivability if you aren't quite there just yet. I don't want to be using that just yet. We're not going to use his ult just right now. Yeah, that's fine. You can hit my Gotha. He's on an HP set. We're solid there. So that's going to be your buffers. And then your fourth is either going to be preferably Red Liz because of the regen. But if you've got like high CC units like Godly Ruins on it, you can obviously run Kayn. That'll do more than enough damage for you to achieve what you're wanting to achieve. This is such horrible cards. And I don't want to drop the ultimate just yet. So yeah, guys, ready Elizabeth for a regen. If not, Kayn, if you got the DPS to be able to sustain that. See, Red Arthur, guys, use him. DPS unit. He can do the damage. So yeah, guys, that's basically all the info you need on it. Hopefully we get to one tap this demon when on the third phase. We're gonna need one more turn, hopefully, if we can get the right cards, yeah. Just another thing, learn to use your symbol stamps appropriately so that everybody can understand what you're doing. As you can see, even though I've also taken damage, my red Ellie, who I've got in fourth, has been giving me a lot of regen, so we've been surviving. Blue King, I see this guy's using it. I wouldn't really advise it. It's not the worst idea, but it's not the best idea. And this guy, oh, he doesn't have a Gotha, no wonder. I'm not paying attention too much, eh? I suppose this is what happens when you... that's not worth that, no. Okay, let's just drop it like it's hot. Because we drop it like it's hot. And then we can just move that. Hey, let's go this way. And then we can get a 3-star buff up in here. But yeah, guys, so that's basically all the things down on the Crimson Demon. Another thing what I'm going to be looking forward to, like I mentioned previously, we're going to do the Raid and Chill video. I'm actually planning to do one of those pretty soon. Where we're just going to be doing a couple of raids on stream, seeing the stupid things that happen. We're just going to invite a bunch of randoms and see what funny things that happen, and at the same time we'll be going over like the Netmarble forum, checking out what's happening. And this is where I was talking about, please lay debuffs down, and we don't have debuffs. This is such problems in our life. And this is where you need, hopefully he's got Ignite. Come throw some Ignites down. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Throw some Ignites down. I can't use this ult without debuffs. Fine. This is such a that was a horrible choice of cards, man. That was so bad from us. Oh, throwing the buffs afterwards. Oh my goodness. That's what happens, eh? Oh, coffee. Need some coffee. Let's guess the damage. I say, oh, I was gonna guess 100. Okay, well we need to just survive one turn and hopefully we get some debuffs so that we can throw them down there. Let's go, Susie. Let's go. Okay, we got some. Okay, we got one. So we're gonna do a bit of damage. Or we'll level it up to. Oh, it's not gonna help much. Don't get him. Okay, that's fine. You can brand him. That's all good. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw that down. Then we're gonna throw that down. And then I give up and we just do that. And let's hopefully we one tap him. But yeah, guys, this is hopefully Crimson Demons in a nutshell. But yeah, we're gonna do the raid and chill, see what it is. Go over the net forum marbles, net forum marbles, net marble forums, and we'll take it from there and see what happens. Let's hope we can at least do like 150 to 200k with this. I mean, it's not enough. 163. Not too shabby, Nige. Not too shabby. So we're still gonna have to go for one more turn. And we've got no. This is the cards don't roll, and when they do roll, you play them like your backside. It's just the funniest thing ever, man. Pro gamer. Oh, and there goes his Arthur. Okay, we got Eskinol's ult, so we've won this, but still, it's just that was not the best example, guys. Don't do as I do, do as I say. Oh man, it's crazy. Oh, we freezed. Why did we freeze up here? No, okay, we're good, we're good. You want to heal up? No, no heals for nobody. I don't like any of yous. Oh man, we're gonna throw some plates at them. Oh goodness, this is some funny ass stuff. With your forts, they don't have to be like maximum level either, guys. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got a few laughs. No judging, but please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And enjoy the rest of your day. Are we gonna show you the end? Peace.